I'm gonna show you the worst seal coating on a parking lot that I have ever seen, and I'm also gonna walk you through an $8,000 asphalt seal coating job that we're doing right across the street. I've got my crew chief Dylan here with me, and in this video, he's gonna talk to us about this project. And we're also gonna walk through how Dylan was able to navigate the project with the general manager to ensure that while we were seal coating, he could still get his truck delivery. And if you stay until the end of this video, Dylan is gonna give away some bonus tips about crack sealing that are gonna help you maximize your material cost and ensure consistent profitability. But before we get to the video, if you're already line striping and you're interested in adding asphalt seal coating to your business to increase profit margins, we've got a training course that covers how to seal coat. And right now, it is the cheapest price that it will ever be. So be sure to check out the How to Seal Coat course. That link will be the first link in the pinned comment section and the description of this video. Or if you're interested in getting some in-person training and want some hands-on experience in the field, go to the second link in the pinned comment section and the description and fill out the in-person training form so you can get started. We cover line striping, crack sealing, seal coating, all the things that you need to know, that way you can build a profitable business. But it is an investment, so if you're not really serious about making the commitment for the in-person classes, you can always just grab the How to Seal Coat course. Subscribe, hit the notification bell icon, like the video, let's get to it. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm pulling up on the job site, checking on Dylan because we are doing some seal coating for a Bricktown brewery. And one of the reasons why we came to seal coat this property to begin with is because everybody else in this shopping center is getting their property sealed and striped. So this property reached out to us because it's not in their leasing agreement for the property manager or property owner to take care of it. With that being said, we got the call, and one of the great things about us getting the call to seal coat this property is we get to showcase our work next to another company's. Now what I'm gonna do is flip the camera around, show you the work that the other company did, and then I'm gonna walk you to this parking lot and then show you the work that Dylan has done. We're gonna talk about the differences, let Dylan tell us about this job, and yeah, so with that being said, let me turn the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. All right, Dylan, so what are we looking at here as far as our competitor who's right next door?
Yeah, this is great for showcasing our stuff because you can look at our stuff and look at their stuff, and if you look, you can see they probably used the cheaper product, and then they used a sprayer truck that probably had clogged up tips or something, but there's no coverage. You can see lines running through every single inch of this parking lot, all the way that way, all the way this way, all through that. Every bit of it just looks horrible.
Terrible job, isn't it?
Terrible job. About this is you can step right over here and then see the stuff we seal coated. See, this is the before we start product right here. This is what it looks like. You got cracks, you got gator patch, you got stuff everywhere. It looked even worse in the back. So you see how bad this looked, and then we're gonna go back here and look at our finished product here in the back.
Okay. And y'all, as you've seen before, that parking lot looks absolutely horrible. Over here, the guys were spraying, and you could just tell the difference. I mean, obviously it was a single coat application right next door. It just, it didn't look good. And we're over here doing a double coat right next door. And without question, you can see the difference. Dylan, you kind of want to walk them through the process of how you did this area back here?
So this one was a pretty rough little area because you got over here, those gator patches were probably 1.5 inch deep cracks. So we made it look really good. You know, you can see it. And you can see the difference between over there and over here. Looks night and day difference. Like, there's just no words can't explain how much better of a, this is probably just a better product with a double coat is what probably done it. They just did a cheaper product over there, and they also didn't double coat it. They just used the spray truck, ran over it, had clogged tips, just didn't do a very good job, which is great for us because they got a lot of work. And then whenever they see all that work done and then they look over here at this little bitty one done, they're gonna say, well who done that job? And then they're gonna give them our number, and it's gonna lead to more work.
It's funny that you said that because I actually called my contact for all these properties, and he gave me their contact for who manages this property. And that's one of the things I'm gonna do whenever I get back to the office, is sit down and show them our work compared to the other work and the contractors that they decided to pick to seal coat this area. Now, can you walk us through some of the challenges of this job? I know you walked up, the first thing is you walked up and talked to the customer. Tell me about how that went and how you coordinated the effort to make it more easily accessible for the truck drivers?
Okay, so it went both ways. It went on the customer part and then on my part. We both met in the middle on how we're gonna do this. So he came up and back here is where he unloads his truck.
You showed me that.
The first thing he did was he pulled up, he said, hey, I got a truck coming at 5 a.m. in the morning and I need to know what to do. And I said, well, he said, will he be able to drive on it? I said, the stuff needs a good 24 hours. It should be okay, but I'll tell you, it probably isn't. He said, okay, well, let's figure something else out. So then me and him talked a little bit more, and he said that he's used this side door over here before. So we had our cones up to that side door. So me and him sat there and talked for a second, and I said, well, let's move our cones up to here and we'll start seal coating, and we'll move our cones back that way and we'll work our way from here back. That way he can unload right here. And then we're ready to seal coat the rest of it because the truck driver will be out of the way.
Okay, perfect. And now can we walk around this area? I just want to showcase our work and really talk to the people about the importance of making sure that we do a really, really good job. Now, can you kind of just walk us through and talk to us about the project? I see a lot of gator patching over here, but so you sealed all right here.
Yeah, we're good right here.
Yeah, you can walk on it, huh?
Yep.
Really good.
The most challenging part of this job was all the gator patch, okay? So we had a whole bunch over there, like probably a couple 100 square feet on this side. And then over here we had, and the reason being on that, why that's so bad is because that's the trash can area. So probably you're gonna have a lot of problems where your trash, because the heavy truck that comes in. So we had, you can see from about here up to the cones, we had a gator patch all of that. So it took about 6-7 buckets of gator patch on this job. That was probably the most challenging thing. And then another challenging deal is the on your edging. So they have real bad break-off marks on their edging. So you got to kind of do your best to clean them out and then do your best to hit it. And then you might have to go back with a paintbrush where you couldn't get your edge brush down in there and just do a little touch-up to make it look real good, because their parking lot's in pretty bad shape. But as you can see, it looks almost brand new now.
100%.
You know, you can see our seal coat out here, it looks great.
That's great. And now we're sealing over this area. So now it's dry over here. It's looking like it's ready for the second coat.
Yep. Wow, that does look good, don't it?
Yeah, it does. It looks really, really good. So it's drying. Now what we're about to do, y'all, is he's fixing to add the second coat. And after that, we're gonna work up to them cones. We're probably gonna stop for the day.
I got one more thing to tell him.
Huh?
I got one more. You can edit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So another challenge on this is you can see some of these cracks right here. These are the cracks I mentioned earlier. Some of them are probably 3 inches deep. So what you do is you get you some sand and you use that as filler and you fill it up. But when you fill it up, make sure you got about a 1/2 inch to put the crack fill in so it sticks down and stays. Because if not, your crack fill's not gonna go. And see, I brought everything up level. Those were probably 3-inch deep cracks, a lot of them out there, and you can see now that they're leveled out. And the trick to that is sand. So if you got deep cracks, if not, you're gonna have to crack fill it 4 or 5 times in order to fill it up. But if you sand it, you can hit it twice and it looks perfect.
100%, okay. Anyways, y'all, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video. The guys still have a little bit more left to seal. I'm gonna stay out here with them and record a little bit. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell icon, and we will see you in the next video.